Good morning. Today I wanted to talk about goal setting and why it's so incredibly important. Um, Unless you're just wanting to go on a cruise to clear out your mind, almost every time you get into a vehicle, you have already determined your destination. And if it's somewhere local, you know exactly how to get there. If it's somewhere farther away, you invest some time figuring out the best route to get you there. Now, today, all we have to do is type the address into Google and it does it for us. But we still have to type the address into Google. You're not going to get into your car and expect to go to somewheres 10 hours away without any preparation at all. It's ludicrous to even think about it. And so when you start a business and you haven't determined the destination, you don't know where you're going or how you're going to get there. The destination has to be determined first so that you can figure out how much fuel are you going to need, how long is it going to take, and and so relating that to business, when setting goals, first you need to figure out where am I going, where do I want to go, and then back up and figure out how to get there. And another mistake that I made is not planning. So it doesn't cost anything to figure out what your product's going to cost, who you're going to sell it to, how much you can sell it for, what kind of capacity can you sell it at, how big's the market. And so when I started my cabinet business, I didn't take any of those things into consideration. I build cabinets, people need cabinets, I'm going to build cabinets and sell them to people. Had I taken the time to understand the market better, I would have learned that when competitively bidding for cabinets, it's very, very difficult to make money. Because you can't control how much you get paid. You have to be competitive. You can't control what your material costs are because they're constantly changing. And after 15 years, when I finally sat down and started making a plan and had to answer these questions, and I realized that I wasn't in control of anything. There was nothing that I could do to increase my profit margins. I was completely beholden to what the general contractor was willing to pay, and there was always someone that was willing to do it for less than what I was willing to do it for. So, what I've learned is figure out what you want to do, figure out your destination, research your competition. So, cupcakes is a perfect example. If you want to make cupcakes, figure out who else is making cupcakes. Why should you start from scratch? They're already selling it, and so you can figure out what they're selling it for. You can figure out how much they're selling it for. You can figure out who they're selling to and at what volume. And so you can also calculate it what it's going to cost to make your cupcake. So if it costs you $3 to make a cupcake, but your competitor is selling it for $2, is that a good business model? Absolutely not. And it didn't cost you anything to figure that out. And so goal setting, when you're considering starting a business or selling anything, it doesn't cost anything but a little bit of time to sit down and figure out if what you want to do is going to be profitable or not. Don't jump out there and say, I'll figure it out when I get there. Well, you'll never get there because you don't even know where you're going. So hopefully that was helpful. Have a great day.